staying on target segment for our show, and staying on target, I think, is kind of a follow-up to something we talked about several weeks ago, and the fact that we now have a response from Kelly Marie Tran about why she left social media. Several months ago, she took herself off of social media because she was being ridiculed, bullied, just kind of like verbally assaulted by fans. I don't know if you can call them fans on her social media account. So she got
fans, unfans.
Yeah, something. There's a word.
Cyberbullies.
Right.
Jerk faces.
So she did a response with the New York Times, and I thought it was a very well-written response. And I thought what was most interesting was the statement where she made it. It's not the fact that these people were saying these things. It's the fact that I started to believe them. And I thought that was really powerful because this is a human. This is a person. And you don't have to like the character of Rose in the movie. Like I'm not like I liked Rose. I think Rose would have been a character that could have been utilized better.
Yep.
But I'm not going to disrespect Kelly Marie Tran because
most of the women in Star Wars.
Because like Kelly Marie Tran is like a ball of like fiery, awesome energy, and she's so positive. And I'm going to be honest,
and she's not a bad actress.
We're like the same age, and she's gorgeous and she's smart. And it's just like why would fans not want her and more people like her in the series? Like why are we chasing that out? It makes no sense. We all read her response. We've heard the response. Jesse, it has to make you feel good. Like this isn't a situation where she's going to run away from the franchise. Like she's sticking her ground. She's back in episode 9, and she's going to own it.
Like I read the article, and it was kind of surprising. I was like, she's never going to. At some point, I felt like maybe after episode 9 dropped or something, because we're going to see her again.
Right.
There would be some sort of question relating to the toxicity that she received for her role. So I wasn't expecting this kind of article so soon, but
glad we got it though, right?
Yeah. And she explains how it made her feel and everything. And I could totally connect with that on some level, because the first time I debuted my armor, I had comments about basically people fat shaming me. I am a bigger, stockier guy.
I think you're beautiful.
Like
I'm not into men.
It does get to you. You actually start to believe that.
But you're pretty.
But thanks.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a love triangle.
I was trying to break them.
But I mean, the thing is I had friends that were like, that pointed out some valid points. These are people who were jealous of the fact that I had an awesome set of armor.
Yeah, you got great armor.
These are people who are jealous that she's in a Star Wars movie.
Right.
They're not. Okay. Now, the character itself, I enjoyed probably 90% of the character, minus, I guess you could almost say, like the love triangle thing or whatever, the love.
Yeah.
The crush on Finn.
The last 20 minutes.
But the fact that she was an engineer, and was able, I enjoyed that. I hope to see more of that Rose, in terms of character progression.
I think JJ's going to do a really good job with the character and with Kelly Marie Tran. I do want to touch on the fact that it is a lot easier to say whatever you think when you're hiding behind a screen and it's on social media. And David, I know we've had conversations about this before.
Well, yeah, because I won't even read our YouTube comments or anything for this podcast.
Yeah, he thinks that people don't like him. But can you please comment down below and say you like David? Because
I'm not fishing for compliments.
No, but he really thinks that people just get on there and comment bad things about him, and he'll never check the comments and he'll never respond. But that's not the case. At least in our situation, what are your thoughts when you read Kelly's words?
I think that in her position, she's getting a lot of hate, of course, but she's a trailblazer. I mean, she is the first one who's really whacking through the weeds, if you will, trying to blaze a path for other Asian women stars, and she's brave to do it. And if it's some YouTube comments, there are far worse things that people could do than just hide behind an anonymity wall and trash talk her. And if getting off social media is what she needs to do to remove herself from that toxicity, I'm all for it. But keep moving forward, please. Keep acting.
Yeah.
Because we want to see more of you.
No, she's wonderful. And I honestly, yeah, if people are being jerks, then they're not going to be appreciative of the opportunity to have social media and be able to engage her like this. Because I can't tell you how many times that I've had like Charles Soule, who writes the Darth Vader comic, or other authors, or comic book artists, or even like Mark Hamill liking, a post that we put out on the Beyond the Blast Doors page. Like, it's cool to get that interaction. We live in 2018.
The stars, with the artists. But she's in a different place than some of these comic book artists because she is on screen.
Right, but I'm not saying it for that reason. I'm just saying, like, appreciate the opportunity that you can communicate, and don't like devalue or like piss on that opportunity, because then you'll have like this case where you're going to have Kelly leave and you'll have more people leave. But honestly, I'd rather have Kelly leave than fire back and fuel it, because there's some people that do that. I think Kelly is above and beyond that, and clearly she is, because that's what she's done. I think it's a great statement, and I'm excited to see what she does in 9.
I also think it's unfortunate because you talk to some of our guys all the time, Nathan Greno and Charles Soule, that we admire. How many young Asian girls could be talking to her over social media where she could actually talk back and encourage them, and now there's not that opportunity.
Because some fanboys ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see her, once she, because I think what it is it was, such a, a struggle and everything. Yeah, I can understand stepping away from something for a period of time, but yeah, I mean, like if she is able to, get back at least, like say, Twitter, and at least take the, some time to, because there are fans of her. I mean, look at San Diego Comic-Con. There was a whole like army of people cosplaying as Rostika.
Well, and also let's give a shout out to Black Series Rebels. Those guys, they do a weekly show as well. They did an incredible like 9.5-minute video of fans all over the internet, embracing Kelly, and that was a really beautiful video that they did. I don't know. I hope that there's a way that can be mended. But at the very least, I hope we just show her all the love when we get episode 9. And I just hope that character is utilized to the fullest potentials.